Hello Explorers, welcome back. It is Travel Tuesday and we have 2040. Should probably pull this in. 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. 181, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $200 to work with. 200. Okay. Let's get our travel binder. I've got things sitting next to me here. I need to go to the bank because you guys know normally as we complete challenges, I take that cash. So, like, as we complete challenges in Lennox's birthday binder, I will just take money that's in my bank account, transfer it over to her birthday high yield, and then take the money from the completed challenge and put it back into my savings challenge money. Currently, we have so much money sitting in savings challenges that I actually need to go to the bank and pull more money out, which is really, I mean, it's great because it means that we're not spending that money. But yeah, I am running out of savings challenge money. And that's even having put a lot into high yields. A lot. So, it means we're saving quite a bit. Alright. First up, this one says flights. This is not actually flights. This is this New York challenge. Right? I know it was, but then I think I changed some stuff around. 35, 37, 10, 20, 37. Okay, yes. So, let's do this one. So, I'm going to save $5 into here. And I probably need to pick up the pace on this one because it is looking more and more like this is going to happen. I am supposed to email... Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So we are going to put $5 into here. So we have 20, 30, 40, $42 in this one. Let's move that one out of the way. Hotel. We don't have one in hotel currently. Souvenirs is this one back here from Janelle at Janelle Ray Budgets. And we need to roll a die. So we've got $3 going into there. But we're also going to, well, no, we'll just leave that because that was the last one we had on this side. So we'll just put the $3 in. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm not going to count this one since we don't know how much it's going to bring in. Alright, up next is Disney, and this is from my shop. And we hit the biggest one, 15. It was making up for the fact that we only did one on Janelle's. Okay, so in this one, we need to put 10, 15. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 24. And this one's going to bring in 100. Tickets. And this is for us to go to a Cubs game. This is probably going to go towards July. This trip, $22. I always forget this is a big one. And I did a big one because I knew we didn't have a ton of time. I didn't have a ton of challenges. So I'd rather just get it kind of funded within a couple of challenges quickly than spread that out over a long period of time and with tons of challenges, if that makes sense. So we're going to put 22 in here. So 21 and 2. So in this one, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and $2. And this one's going to bring in 250. Okay. Next, we have food. Let's get this lonely one down here. $8. I can handle $8. I'd like to finish this one this month just because it is getting close. And then maybe this can be the food for our New York trip. Alright, so let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this one we have 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9. $69. Okay. Ooh, gas. I always forget to grab gas. Okay. Let's see. Hey Siri. Give me a random state. I think I've already done this one. So it gave me Nebraska. But I believe we have not done. Okay. Hey Siri, what's the average gas price in Nebraska? Let's see. Current average is $3. So we're going to put in 30. And so somebody asked, it was more of a rhetorical question, but it was on, I think, Iowa. They said, I want to know where gas is that cheap in Iowa. So in case you're wondering, I Google the average gas price, and then I base it off of the same website every time so that it's consistent. And that is off of AAA fuel prices. So it's gasprices.aaa.com. And I just do that so that I'm getting it from the same source every time. So even if it's off, it's going to be off for all of them. But at least it's going to be consistent across the board for them. Next up, we have cruise. And this is basically, at this point, it's looking like this one's going to go for our trip to Greece next summer, because we're looking at doing a cruise. So we've been working on this for quite a while, just very, very slowly, because we didn't have a cruise trip planned. But I said I wanted to start saving and doing this. These ones are nice to do slowly, the cards, because you can do them as much or as little as you want. But it adds up to $420 when it's complete. So let's see what we got. We got $10. So we got one of the biggest ones. And so we've just been doing this every single week, just doing like one card. And that way we're making progress towards cruise. And at the time, like I said, we didn't have a cruise trip plan, but I know we're always thinking of a cruise. And so I'm so glad we did it, because now we actually have one planned for next year, and we already have a head start on it. Okay, this one is for our Universal Fund. They have asked me to get in touch with them right after Epic opens, which opens this week, for a partnership for the water park, and I think we're talking about Cabana Bay. So when I partner with Universal, they do not provide food of any kind. They cover parking, they cover my tickets, and they cover the hotel, but they don't cover any food. So we do need money in our fund for food. So $14. So 10, 15, and we'll put back a 1. So in this one we have 10, 15, 21, and 22. Did we really use both? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was going to say, did we really use both 20s? But I forgot we did gas, and gas takes 20s. Okay. This one, oh goodness, I have 3 here that do not have envelopes, so I have to remember what everything is. I don't remember what this one is, you guys. I do remember what this one is. Okay. So this one is this one. And actually, you know what? I have... Let me see. I thought I had a challenge sitting here that I could put in there to let me know what that is. Give me 1 second. Because I have all my challenges sitting next to me. Let's do this. This is obviously not for debt. But this way, every week, I'm not questioning what this is. Okay. Let's do, and I think there's this one and then one more week, right? Yes. So we've got enough time to finish this one. Oh my goodness, we got a 20. There were quite a few 20s in this. This is crazy. And so I think I've decided, because I definitely am not going to need this much money for this trip. If I'm going to be spending this much money, we need to be going out of the country, because that's just crazy to me. So what I think I've decided is that we're still going to keep doing this book to the fullest, but when it's done, only a portion of it is going to go to this trip, and then the rest is either going to get reallocated into another trip, or is going to go towards, like, our Halloween parties. So that's my thought. Let's do one more. Let's hope we don't get another huge one. Okay, $5. And that will leave the last 3 for next week. And this book is by Budget by Valerie. So let's see what we have in here. So in this one we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 113. Oh my goodness. That means that these are going to be $37 between these 3. I want to scratch one so bad. But I'm afraid... Yeah, no. We're not going to do that. We're going to set this aside. Okay. This one, I like to do about $20 on here. Why do I feel like we have so much less money this week? Okay. I like to do about $20 to $25 on here. There is a 28 right here, so we'll do that one. 10, 25, 26, 27, 28. Maybe not. Let's do a little less this week. Let's do this 13 and this 7, so that's $20. Yeah, we'll do that. So we did $20 in this one, which I need to pull this down. So that's going to go in there. We're not going to count it. This book brings in $2,355, and this is Budget by Valerie. So I'm actually thinking, originally this was supposed to be for my birthday trip, but if I don't end up using it for my birthday trip, it might just go towards Greece, honestly. This may end up going towards Greece. That's actually a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Alright, back to here. Let's do one on this Dollywood challenge. So we have $6. And if I end up doing that one for Greece, then I think I'm going to do a lot less than what I have been doing in it, because that trip is not until next year. So we don't need to be putting as much money into that. $6 going into this one. So now in here we have $17. I am hoping to go at least one more time this summer to Dollywood. This one is for this, not this. This one is for this. And this is from Glow Budgets. This was a gift. So, let's see. I'm just gonna do this one. And this is a roll. Alright, let's see what we get. $5. So we're going to throw $5 in there. We're not going to count it since it is going to be a random amount. Okay, so we have done everything in the binder. Let's head over to this one and see if we can get something done in Ren's cards. I don't know if I can do 40. I can't do 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 37. So a 30 is the most I can do. Oh, I can do a 35. Okay, so we're going to do a 35. And so I guess when I do this binder on Thursday for Lennox's birthday binder, maybe we'll just come in and do these two. As long as they're getting done, it doesn't really matter, I guess, if they're on the same card or not. So we did a 35, so that should leave $2. Let's double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe we can actually put some of this into a high yield, in which case I would be able to put some money back into savings challenges without going to the bank. That would be awesome. So let's have a $100 placeholder out for good luck. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200 in a high yield for this challenge. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yay! So that's going to go into the high yield. We're going to put in, so now we have 1,300. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $1,320 in this one so far. So we are just $705 away from finishing this. I'm going to put these like this so that I can see I have 2 cards for next time that I'm going to try and finish. Once this one's done, I think I'm going to start working on this one. I don't know. This one is probably going to be very, very, very slow. Like possibly not even doing the entire number each time. Because that's not a trip that's scheduled yet. But I still want to be working towards it. So it's definitely not going to get done in 2025, and that is absolutely okay. Let me go ahead and make that transfer so I do not... I don't want to make that transfer just yet. And the reason being, so let me grab one of those cards. Oh, well, this isn't really that card, but it'll tell me what it's for. I don't want to make that transfer just yet because I actually just made a transfer to that high yield account, and I don't like to have more than one pending transfer to an account into the high yields just because it's easier for me to keep track of if I only have one at a time. So then we have these $2 left over. Let's put them in our catch-all because we're trying to finish this one up anyways. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do the daily. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these ones back and put I'm going to put 2 5s in. So normally we put $9 in a day. I'm just taking back one of the ones and putting in 2 5s so that I'm not putting in a bunch of ones. Okay, so we're going to mark off 3 spots for the $9 and then the spot for the extra 2. some of these, the ink has started to like fade off, and it's really only the it's really only the purple ones. Not that it really matters. Okay, and then we need to do one for the extra $2. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start working on one of these big ones. So let's color in these little ones that I'm not counting, aka they're not ones that we need to pay for, because they're so tiny. But then we can start, we'll start working on a full one up here, and hopefully we just have enough leftover money over time to actually fill one in. Okay, so those are done, and then we need to do the other daily. So this is going to go in the Figment bucket. So the other daily is this one. Let's actually roll the die. Oh my gosh, we went from a 2 to a 6. I should have kept the 2. Okay, so we're going to do $6. So 5 and 6. And I'm not counting this, so this is just going to go back in here, and when we're all done, we will count it up. Alright guys, that's officially all that I have for you. Wow! Travel Tuesday was really that short? That's crazy. Okay, but that's officially all that I have for you today, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Yes, I will be here tomorrow for Wrigley's birthday binder. So until next time.